The man accused of this murder had at least one family member in court today. She did not want to speak with us at this point in time. We did speak with the victim's family members last evening about a crime that is still under investigation.
Marcus Johnson appears in person and in custody with attorney Katie Gutowski.
An accused murderer sat in a protective vest silent with his head down during a Racine County video conference session. Investigators say 26-year-old Marcus Johnson killed his girlfriend's child, 3-year-old Hunter Wise. Prosecutors say what he did last Friday amounted to acts of torture.
The injuries are severe. It wasn't just one injury.
Sorry.
For his step-grandmother,
no child should have to deal with this.
the pain and loss is overwhelming.
It's just wrong in so many ways.
Sunday, Hunter's father clutched his son's favorite sweatshirt while talking about the crime. In court documents, investigators say the 3-year-old may have soiled his pants and Johnson disciplined him as a result. Police found injuries to the 3-year-old's head, right eye, ankle, and leg, as well as burns to his rear. Prosecutors believe Johnson dipped the 3-year-old in scalding bathtub water.
This child obviously suffered.
My son was just everything to me. I would have done anything for him.
Court documents show Johnson left the tub area to go check on 2 other children inside this Mount Pleasant home. One of the children apparently saw and heard some of the alleged abuse. When Johnson went back to the tub, investigators say he thought Hunter drowned.
I'm gonna be honest, I hope he never sees daylight again.
I'm very glad he's not walking around right now amongst us. I really am.
For a man to do something like that to an infant is just wrong in so many ways.
Now, prosecutors would not comment on the other children inside the home, including who's caring for them at this time. If convicted on the crime, Johnson faces life in prison. There is a delicate balance in Port Washington between wildlife and mild life.
Relaxing.
Seen a lot of fry in the water.
Saw 2 swans.
But on April 27th, one man was accused
Oh, got a little guy.
of catching an animal in a brutal
A tiny little thing.
and intentional way. This is We Energy surveillance video of a truck plowing into a deer. Police say the driver is West Bend's Michael Cox. After the collision, he appears to take pictures of the aftermath.
He definitely told me all about it.
Jeffrey Scarborough says following the impact,
Definitely an interesting guy, did not like his attitude whatsoever.
Cox told him about the collision, began fishing here.
Those 3-year carp.
We showed Scarborough the video.
Flashed his lights.
Surveillance shows the high beams flash at a deer nearby.
Entice, I would think.
He stopped, took off, and
Nails the deer.
he did.
It's disturbing. I don't know why you would do something like that.
The deer didn't hit him. He hit the deer.
A collision between man and nature. Described as anything but sporting.
I definitely wouldn't let him enjoy wildlife if he's gonna abuse it.
According to police documents, it was actually Cox that waved down officers following the collision. The reason he did it, according to those documents, he wanted to claim it for himself. We visited his listed address for comment on this story, but no one was home at the time. Police tell us he was cited in connection with the collision. As police squads were parked outside Potawatomi Bingo Casino, 23-year-old Milwaukee woman was dealing with a gunshot wound. Witnesses believe she was caught in the crossfire during a struggle on the casino floor.
There was a young lady, she got shot in the leg.
And I see the young lady sitting there, I'm shot.
My other friend, he takes off his shirt and wraps it around her leg.
Devon Dent took pictures of the investigation.
The number 1 is actually a shell.
Some of the yellow markers show where bullets fell.
You can tell it was a 45.
Dent's friend, Antonio Felder, saw where they came from.
Semi-automatic.
We heard the first shot.
Then you hear the gun. Pop,
Bang.
shot, goes off.
People are running all over the place.
Everybody hits the ground. Everybody lays down on the ground.
It was 2 shots.
Pop.
Police say it happened around 1:30 Sunday morning. Dent says the gunman was looking for a fight.
He was upset that somebody looked at his girlfriend.
He just wanted to let everybody know that he was the man and she was his woman.
A skirmish followed. Firearms surfaced, and that began a struggle for the weapon.
3 now tussling for a gun. It looks like a bad game of Twister.
It was real chaotic.
Put my foot, all of 200 pounds of weight on the gun and their hands.
It could have been worse.
And I put my knee on the back of the guy with the suspect.
Victim is expected to be okay. The Milwaukee Police Department tells us a 27-year-old man from Wauwatosa is in custody in connection with the shooting. He could be charged in the days ahead. for dozens of pins, colorful balls,
Now they're bowling like Ricky Weeks plays baseball.
and just as many colorful characters.
Not very good.
This scored, regimented recreation
Oh, tie game.
is a weekly tradition.
It's any man's race now. As far as leagues go, I mean, I've personally been in dart leagues, softball leagues, kickball leagues.
But an alternative game
Totally how we roll.
is rolling into town
Bring it, come on.
and gathering momentum.
This is the Milwaukee Skee Ball League. It's part of a national organization, Ski Nation. Oh, you almost made it that time!
Competition can seem serious. We can't quite say the same for the spectators
Yeah, I'm on. I'm live.
or the skee ball play-by-play.
Tim Lemansky reporting for Fox News.
Tonight, you've already dominated on the lanes. You're dominating in life. What's next for you?
This might give me a job. You never know.
The camera's right on you, too.
Oh, Jesus. That'll be
Yay! Team.
Teams of 2 or 3
The CEO.
rack up points.
Bow down.
Each player rolls 9 times per turn, 10 times per game.
40-40.
We won't bore you with all the tedious tallies.
You got a 280 or 290?
Basically, highest total
You got to get a 340.
is victorious.
It's high.
You can do it. You can do it.
This is for a combo right
And consistency is rewarded with a symbol of ski honor.
The Cougar Crossing. Is the bar stock?
A chosen few get carded.
Teammate, thank you.
I actually do have a ski card. My kids think that's pretty cool.
Carded in a good way.
The top 30 rollers every season, they make us a card.
Scott Tucker. I heard you wear the tightest pants in all of Milwaukee. How does that feel?
After choosing a lane, some play for a ski trophy.
Yeah!
Others play through pain.
7, 8. You roll a 0, a gutter ball like in bowling. We make you do push-ups here. Yeah!
Most play because it's something different.
Nice job.
Do you get tickets?
Prize that isn't found on traditional lanes,
What's the point of skee ball if you don't get tickets?
using more unique balls.
There's a joke there. You did really good, 178.
An exercise in camaraderie and consistency that doesn't take itself
We can't always get what we want.
too seriously. Jeremy Ross,
This is what it's all about. Milwaukee's heart and soul right here.
Fox 6 News.